Hello everyone, it's Lindsay, and today I'm changing things up and we are going to be doing an entry in my 100 Days of Less Hustle, More Jesus devotional journal. This is a 100-day project that started June 1st, and I am playing with the new Denise Collection from Felicity Jane. And as I was flipping through some of my Felicity Jane goodies, I realized that lots of the colors and things will go perfectly with the colors in this journal, and they are like smaller pieces that will work perfectly for this project. So this is the first project that I've done with the Denise Collection. So as always, I have to like rein it in and not use everything on one page. So I've gone through and picked some things from my stash. I'm going to be using one of the new chipboard pieces from the collection. These little, what are they called? Speech bubbles are super fun. But then I went through and picked out some things from past kits. So I'll try to link everything down below for you guys, as well as over on the Felicity Jane blog post, because some of the die cuts are from past kits, like this tab, this girl, the butterflies. I believe this flower is from the Denise kit. Happy is from the Denise kit. This label is from Denise, but these others are from past kits. But I wanted to kind of mix and match and use this project as a way to use up some of the stuff that's in my stash. I don't know about you, but I get quite the collection of just little tiny pieces, little scraps of paper, things like that, leftover alpha stickers, and so this is a great way to bust through those kind of things. So we are journaling on day 4, which just happens to be my birthday, and as this is being posted, I am away camping for my birthday, so this is kind of a fun little, like, I'm filming this a week ahead of time, so glimpse into the future. But we are talking about choosing to bless, and so Shauna's got lots of scripture for us here. We're talking about less grumbling, more grace, which I 100% need to revisit this page every single day, just in the morning, flip open and read this, because my tendency is to be a grumbler, a negative Nessie, and to not pray prayers of blessings over people. I'm quick to be grumbly. So I'm going to be doing lots of journaling. So because of that, I wanted to create a fun little pocket. So I've gone ahead and cut out a piece of paper from the Denise pattern papers. This is the one that has the little like word strips on the back, sentiment strips. And then this is a journaling card from a past kit. I'm going to cut it into a tag, and then I'm going to type out my journaling on the back side here, and we're going to create a little pocket so I can have some little like more private journaling, because this can be kind of a tough one to work through. Maybe you need to get real with yourself and have some things to work on. So I'm going to be journaling that on the back of the card, create a little pocket here, and then we'll jazz it up. I've got a whole bunch of alpha stickers. I've pulled out a dye ink to pull in some more of that blue. I've got lots of stamp sets pulled out. So let me go ahead and put you guys on fast forward, and we will put this page together. Okay, so I'm going to start with my pocket, and I had cut this pattern paper down to roughly 3 3/4 of an inch square, and then I'm going to score 3 of the sides at 1/4 of an inch. So 3 of the sides at 1/4 of an inch. Now you could just, take a piece of pattern paper, apply adhesive to 3 sides, and stick it down into the booklet. But I like to score and fold over the edges like this, just because it creates a little bit more room in the pocket so that things slide in and out a little bit easier. So where the folds kind of converge, I like to cut off those corner pieces just to reduce some of the bulk, and then now I can flip this over and fold these flaps over, and you'll see this is starting to create my pocket here. And those pink strips on the back is where I'm going to apply the adhesive. I'm just sliding the journaling card in there just to make sure that it's going to fit and slide in and out nice and easy. And then I can use my 1/8 inch score tape. This is a really nice, strong, double-sided adhesive. I'm just going to apply that to those 3 flaps there. And like I said, if you don't have a scoreboard or don't want to fuss with that, you can just use a thin little bit of double-sided adhesive or glue stick or whatever to the back side of your pattern paper and stick that directly down onto your page. You can see here that journaling card fits in there nicely. I did go ahead and trim off just a little bit. I'm not quite sure what collection these journaling cards are from. I think maybe the Megan kit, maybe. I'll have them linked down below for you guys. I just sliced a little bit off of the edge just so that the pattern was a little more even. And then I am cutting off the top 2 corners to create more of a tag shape. And this just makes it easier to grab a hold of when you're sliding it in and out of the pocket. And I didn't want it to be like square on square. So I don't know. It was just an aesthetic type thing. So I can start peeling off the backing for the adhesive and stick that down. The nice thing about this devotional journal is the pages already have like paint and scribbles and things on the background already printed on it. So it makes it super quick and easy to just stick down some die cuts and call it good. So when picking the die cuts for this page today, I just went through all my Felicity Jane pieces and picked out things that were colors that went with this page. I was going for that kind of grayish mint, the light pink, and that blue, and then the marigold kind of mustardy yellow color. And so the butterflies were just because that's the colors that work with this page. And it just made it really easy to pick things out and stick them down and stick to that color palette. And like I said, all the die cut packs that I used will be linked down below for you guys. Used a little bit more of that Denise washi tape. I love that gold mini scallop. It's so cute. So I pulled that up on the tab as well. I don't tab every single page in this booklet. I just kind of here and there add some tabs just to kind of decorate the top of the book. Okay, for this speech bubble, I pulled out a variety of alpha stickers. These are the new Essentials Marigold Puffies. I'm going to pull out the mini Essentials Puffies. Those are on the right hand side there. And then I also pull out the Jill alphas. Like I said, everything will be linked down below. And I'm just spelling out Grace be with you. And any stickers that are hanging over the edge, I'm just rubbing a powder tool over the back of them just to take away that stickiness so it doesn't grab a hold of any dirt or anything like that. So before I stick things down, I wanted some more pops of blue. So I've pulled out this stamp that says Focus on the Good. I think this is from the Jill stamp set. And I'm stamping it in some deep blue dye ink. And then I'll just take a 1-inch circle punch and then punch that out. It perfectly works with that stamp there. And then now I have a little custom die cut piece that I can add in there. The blue is not identical to the blue that's already on the page, but it works just fine. And I needed to pull in some more of that blue into some different places. So that's why I used that. I'm just going to use my double-sided adhesive to start layering things down. That little girl die cut, she is from Lola, I believe, maybe. Like I said, they'll all be linked down below for you guys. This journaling booklet is another perfect project for using up your girls. I have a hard time using my girl die cuts in like my photo, memory documenting type projects. But so this is the perfect time to use them in this journal. I'm going to add a little bit of foam adhesive to the back side of that stamped die cut just to pop it up and add some dimension that goes along with the dimension from the chipboard speech bubble. And then just looking for some finishing touches. So I'll use some of the Denise puffy stickers, some of the hearts, add those on there. And at this point, I'm just trying to make sure that I have a good balance of colors and just wherever your eye is kind of moving across the page there. This stamp set is the Jamie stamp set, I believe, and it has this little wonky scallop that I'm going to pull in some more of that blue down at the bottom here. I'm going to layer one of the Denise labels over the top of it. I am going to trim it down just a little bit so that more of that blue shows. I wanted to incorporate this faux stitching stamp somewhere, but I'd already committed to sticking a lot of stuff down, and so I just couldn't make it work. But I'm going to leave the stamp set out, and I'm going to be using the stamp set quite a bit with this journal. It has some really great like pattern stamps that are good for adding details to the background. And then that label, I'm going to go ahead and spell out Amen. I wanted to use the black tile alphas here, but I was missing E's. I'm out of my E's, so I'm stuck with the white ones. And then I end up going through my stash and pulling out, here I'm testing out a lot of different things. What I end up doing is pulling out some puffy stickers. These are the Megan, I believe, puffy stickers, and putting that little heart there. And I did take over the journaling card and typed it up on my typewriter. You can see photos over on the Felicity Jane blog post, but that is going to be it for my entry today. So if you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave those down below. Like I said, check that description box. There will be links to everything for you. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, thank you so much. Bye-bye.